All right, everyone, we're back. We're now done. It's just been very busy, extremely busy. And just to keep you guys updated, this is Brazos Podcast, and we're back live after 2 or 3 weeks without posting an episode. And here's why. The main reason why is because I've been moving. I've been moving from the Bay Area to Oceanside. So I was very busy packing a house, dealing with dogs, dealing with cats, dealing with all that situation. And then also Coruja has been traveling a lot. He was covering the event in Brazil in Saquarema, and that's an 18-hour drive from his house. So we've been trying. We had less than the cancellations from both our ends. So it's my fault. It's Coruja's fault. It's both our faults. So we're gonna try to be more consistent now that things are more settled. But we are definitely not done with Brazos. We're definitely not done with the podcast. We have a lot more to record. We just want to apologize with that. Saying that, my friend, how are you? How's it going? How was the event? How's life? How are you? Just
Man,
grace us with your presence.
yeah, I think my English is gonna be rusty. It's been so long, long time no see you, my friend. Yeah,
Dude,
man, life's been crazy, man. Lots of work to do, thanks God. But the traveling, man, traveling
it's
took
insane.
me lots of energy, because being in Saquarema was a blast, to be there, see everything happening in the local. But as you mentioned, it's a long travel, like 18 hours drive, and then we got like flat tire on the way back and everything.
Ah,
Yeah, and then we couldn't just find the right spare tire because those small one bicycle tires
yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
yeah, so we just could like travel maybe 50 miles an hour with it, and it
Oh
took
my
us
God.
maybe 2 hours to find a replacement tire because the old one was gone. So yeah, but it's all good, man. Thanks God we were safe and everything. And yeah, I'm back home. Uh, Man, finally, I think I slept well past 2 nights because my mind was like thinking a lot about life and work and money or the lack of it. And, oh, but yeah, that's good, man. It's good to be back home with my lovely fiance and my dogs and surfing with the boys. So all good. Let's do it.
Glad to hear, brother. Yeah, dude. Like it's been crazy. So I just moved, and now I live like it's 13 minutes drive from the beach, right? Guess how many
Wow.
times I've been surfing?
You don't
Zero.
I don't think you know where the beach is
Yeah,
actually.
zero times surfing. I haven't surfed in 3 weeks, and I live 3 miles from the beach. So it's
Yeah,
like
but that's part of the moving thing.
I just like everywhere I look, there's something to do. There's something to do. There's something to that needs fixing. There's a dog that needs to be walked. There's something to be unpacked. It's insane. I'm gonna try to go right after we record here today, so that's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, dude. All right, Saquarema, Felipe Toledo, King. I guess he's my neighbor now. He's like maybe a 40-minute drive from me.
Yeah.
Uh,
San Clemente is just
it's
around
like,
the corner.
yeah, it's like half an hour from here. But dude, what a performance! What an event for the Brazilian surfers, and like just like your overall highlights. Like, what is your experience there? Did you get to watch the heats? I know you were working with Brazinco, which is one of our unofficial sponsors here
Yeah, you can
of
see.
the
Now I've
podcast.
got a new hat.
Yeah. So like, how was it for you, man?
Oh man, it was was a like last minute call to be up there with the team, with the Brazinco team.
Hmm.
So I was so excited because I was not expecting that. So I was just like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. And I did that 5 years ago by myself, just when the company was pretty small and just by myself there and could uh, get like some great contacts and get to know the surfers because that at that time I went like a week prior to the event start. So that's the best time. It's a like just take notes, guy. If you want to go to a tour event, just get there as soon as possible. Just like 5 or 6 days before the event starts, because all the surfers are getting there, and they do walk very freely on the streets, and you can talk to them and you can meet them if it's your intention. Just do it, because after the event window starts and the city gets crowded, it's almost impossible to meet them. But yeah, man, I got there like just the night prior to the event start, and thing was busy, like you could see people, a lot of people walking around, and then I could see like Ito Ferreira, just first person I saw when I got there, surfer, just on his bicycle with the
I
girlfriend, and
I loved your photo with Joe Turpel.
yeah, and then yeah, the guy is amazing, man.
He's
Wow,
so
what a
nice.
good
I
energy.
I got to chat with him a few times on Instagram, and he always like responds. He's like always cool.
Yeah, he's the nicest person out there, man. And then it was a busy week there, because event started like first day of the window
Hmm.
heats, second day heats again.
Back to
So
back.
we had, yeah, we had our stands, like Brazinco stands in two places. So we had time to go early morning, just put our umbrellas there, like the Brazinco yellow umbrellas that you might have seen on the webcast. And we were dominating the scene there actually. And then watch some heats in the morning, and then by 11 I had to just leave the beach and then go to the backstage and deal with the tents or the stands that we had, and talk to clients, sell the sunscreen. So all the afternoons I was watching the contest on my cell phone. I was like 200 meters from the beach, and I was just hearing the crowd, but I was watching on the cell phone.
Oh,
And
damn.
it was a bad thing, because I heard the
Yeah.
crowd just roar after
Roaring.
Caio Belli's barrel, the
Oh
10.
my God, that was
And I was
insane.
like, maybe Jadson did a huge air or Caio got a huge barrel, because those two guys were, or maybe Jadson got a huge barrel or Caio did a big air, I don't know. But then when I watch it, just maybe 30 seconds after the crowd roared, I saw the wave on the cell phone. I was like, what? Man, it was amazing. And like the weekend was nice because it was the day off, but the city was so packed that the people were just watching the surfers free surf in bad
Yeah.
conditions, and just watching them and waiting for them to step on sand to get autographs or photos. And man, it was a great experience for everyone that was there. I think there was an amazing event overall. Like even the like not the parties, but the sunsets at the big house, the Corona off or Flutuar house were nice. We could meet like some surfers, and then the guys from the webcast, the WSL cameramans, you know. I just didn't see the judges there,
I was gonna say, did
because
you
I
get to
think,
talk to any of the judges?
yeah, because I've heard the judges were walking with well,
Security?
security protection,
No
and
way. They were that
yeah,
scared.
yeah, they were threatened, on the internet. They were threatened. And the last day, last night, I saw one of the Brazilian judges just on this house, just talking to a guy from WSL, but very hidden, like on a corner of the house. And also, I've heard that even Griffin got messages like threatening him because he won the heat against Felipe
Like it's
Murov.
his fault. Yeah, like it's his fault. Like,
And yeah, like yeah, that's so stupid that it hurts my head.
uh,
I get headache
again,
just think about that.
it's the problem is the soccer. It all goes back to the soccer mentality.
Yeah,
The
that's it.
Brazilians
It's
treat every
suckers.
sport. They treat every sport like soccer, like they were like hooligans, you know. So
Yeah, that's
it's
it,
just
man.
ridiculous. Yeah.
And that's why I've heard that Griffin. asked Medina to stay at his house there, at the place that Medina was staying, because Medina also has security because he's a
Right.
pop star, so he needs that. And then he called Medina, asked to stay with him, and Medina said, "Yeah, just come with me, just stay at the house." And they got along very well, like they played volleyball and cards and everything.
It's dope.
And yeah, and some surfers there, like I won't mention names, but
No,
some surfers were enjoying the nightlife more than worried
more than the
about the
others.
heats.
Come on, come
Yeah.
on, bro. You gotta say it.
No, yeah, I mean, Griffin was one of them. They were partying in Medina's house, man. Like Medina's house he had this line of
I can imagine.
ladies, like girls, like
He's a single man.
just
He's a
waiting to
single
get
man,
in,
bro.
with the
Oh god.
security guys in front, and they were throwing parties. And Kanoi Garashi was not like partying, but he was out
He
every
was
night
out
with his
there.
Portuguese friends, but very relaxed. But he was out just like, yeah, having fun, just
I guess
very very
if
quiet,
you
but out.
yeah. If you're a pro surfer and you wanna party, the best event to do so is probably Brazil because and excuse me if I'm partial here, but the quality the looks quality of the locals is slightly above average.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah. But yeah, man, overall it was a great event. Like Sakurama is a very laid back atmosphere city. And then when the tour comes in, and it's just busy, people walking like crossing on streets and cars and motorbikes and sponsors and like man, it's very nice, man. I wish I could go to every event on tour, but I did go to this one. Thanks for Brazinco, for me to be in there. And talking about the performances, Felipe was a standout, and we knew that this was gonna happen. Uh, he has a special connection to the place, same as Iago Dora. Both guys, like for me, they were the best surfers of the event. And the semifinal between them was the best. Like, I mean, was the final.
Yeah, it was the
I
best
knew
thing.
that whoever
Yeah,
won that
for
heat was going to be the champ.
for some reason, Film Wow couldn't reproduce the surfing he was doing in the final. It was almost like a
No,
one
he
man
was
show.
nervous, man. He
Yeah,
was nervous.
and,
Just
and
watch the
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 footage.
boxing
Yeah,
presentation
I
before
was gonna
the
say
final
that was
heat.
so awkward.
But
It
it
was
was
like,
nice, man. I liked
I
it,
mean,
man.
it was, but it was like they were
It was
treating
new.
it's
We were
just
not
so
used to that.
you're not just it's just so like I was like laughing so hard. I was like, oh my god, this is so crazy.
Yeah,
So weird.
it was crazy, and you can see like his face. He's
Yeah.
nervous, man.
And then like
And
the crowd
then
doesn't cheer him
yeah,
that much. They only they cheer more for Felipe. They're like, oh
yeah,
come
yeah.
on, guys.
Man, Felipe
Uh
has the biggest supporters there. Like you
yeah,
could
well
see
he's a
everyone
four-time
was cheering
champ.
for
Yeah.
him. And like there was something new, for Brazilians in the semifinals. But this happened uh, a little bit because of some of those surfers were dominating. Felipe and Iago, they deserve they deserve to be in the final, in my opinion. But we had some controversial heat results again,
Yeah.
as we always
Always
did
do.
and we will always have. So that's just get used to that. And I think now the judges went the Brazilian way, and
Yeah.
not because of threatens or nothing like that. It just went the other way, man. It could have gone either way, but I think Jack Robinson deserved the win against Mateus Hardy, but I can see the
Really?
heat going the other side, no
Yeah, it was
problem. The way
close.
it did,
It was
you know,
close.
it was close. It was close. In
Yeah.
my books, Jack won, but just for a very slight margin. And okay, it's okay that he lost. Hardy deserved as well, but in my books. And then Ethan Ewing and Iago Dora, that one the Australians are complaining about the result, but I think Iago deserved an even bigger margin. So for me, he won that heat. But in my opinion, the most controversial result is it was Miguel Pupo and Italo Ferreira. That one
Yes.
I
Yes.
cannot
I agree.
understand, and
I
they can
agree,
try to
man.
explain me, but I will never understand that. Never.
All right. Before you say it, here's my opinion of it. I think Miguel's lower score wave was underscored, in my opinion, slightly.
Totally,
Yeah,
not slightly.
yeah. I mean, I would say it should have been at least half a point higher than it was.
It was better than a 6. It came out of
Yes.
5.67.
Yes.
It was a good wave. In my books, was a very good wave, maybe a 6.5.
Right, exactly.
But then if you compare that wave to the 5.17 of Italos, then thing gets weird. It's just half a point difference. And if you watch those waves, we can put those waves here.
Yeah,
but
let's
man,
do it. Let's do it.
It's just so different. Let me show you. YouTube, let's do it. Italo,
feel free to share your screen.
Pro.
By the way, I got improved internet this time, so we should have a lot less problems with the connection.
That's good.
Yeah.
So we have Italo Ferreira and they don't have the heat on YouTube. That's true. That's no good. Oh, quarterfinals. All right. So I'm gonna share the screen here. Just not this. So yeah, where am I? Share screen. Share. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it perfectly.
So okay, then Italy got this big wave, and the bigger waves were not good. They were kind of fat. So
right.
They didn't. Those waves didn't have like much critical sections, so you could see like easy turns, not big turns, small turns, and small squares.
Yeah, it's interesting because the wave start like with like maybe twice overhead, double overhead.
Yeah.
But then it fades pretty quickly.
Yeah, and that's Miguel's wave. Check that out. It's a good size wave, not a big wave, but those waves were the best. Best waves had like 4 or 5 foot. So you see like deep bottom turn and then boom. Check this out.
Very
Boom.
vertical. Very vertical.
Wow.
Yeah.
Critical, man. So critical. And this turn was good. We couldn't see that turn in the camera angle, the right camera angle.
Yeah.
And then okay, now he does nothing very special.
He's just trying to squeeze the wave. Yeah.
Yeah, because he needs jet ski assist. So he goes there to squeeze the wave. And this one is good. Check. Boom.
Not bad. Yeah.
And then let's go back, Let's go back. Without boom, boom, boom. It's just about even the turns.
Dude, like, don't you think, like, even if that was a 7, that wouldn't be a crazy score?
No. Check this. Check his speed. Ooh, speed, power, and flow. So look at this bottom turn. So deep. Like his butt is maybe a meter higher from his head, man. It's so crazy. And then he goes up and hits the lip.
Critical.
But he cannot turn the board around and like bring all the nose into the foam because the wave is speeding. So he needs to do a turn and maintain his down the line speed. So check, boom, he explodes the lip. Check all the water. So this is not just a check turn. He explodes the lip, not free falls, but like does a very nice recovery there. And then check this bottom turn again. So deep. It's even deeper than the other one.
But how much water is spraying even from the bottom turn?
Yeah, you can see there's a fin out and everything. And then he goes up. Look at this section. So vertical, man. It's so vertical. It's critical. Just in the right spot. And then boom. nose and tail out, you know. So he
Mhm.
just does a huge turn there and then free falls.
Over
And
the
this
falls,
turn
yeah.
is not, yeah, this is not bad, you know. You see,
Yeah.
then for
Then the
me,
wave
it's
goes
already a,
flat. Yeah. Yeah.
and it's already a 6. And then at the very end, he does a nice turn at the very end. So you like judges could add maybe half a point because of the last hit. And then this is and that wave was a 5.67. Check this. Italo, he takes off in the middle of the white water. Oof, okay. And then it's a fat wave. So it does a little cutback, which is nothing. That's the best turn. Oof, just under the lip. There's no critical part. This one, just nothing. And then another small turn and falls. How come this is a 517 if that one was a 567?
Yeah.
That's
No.
this wave of Italos was a 4
Right.
points, man. 4-5
Yeah.
if you want to be nice to him. Check
Yeah.
this. Check this
The
turn. The
the dry.
better turn. This is the best turn, and there's no
Well,
critical part. It's just like a
this
regular
wave was so much flatter than the other one, especially in the beginning.
flatter,
Yeah.
whiter. You know, lots of
A white
foam,
water.
white
Yeah.
water. And then check this turn. This is just, you know,
Not vertical at all. Yeah.
not vertical,
Good strength, but
horizontal,
not vertical. Yeah.
you know. So maybe a 4-5 was a good score. Yeah, better than 4, but a 4-5 was a good score.
Yeah. And the last one is incomplete, by
So
the way. That last
it's
little turn, which
incomplete.
always,
So
yeah.
it's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine that this wave was 517. So if Miguel's wave was a 567, this one was going to be at the most 4-5. So if this one is 517, Miguel's wave should have been a 6-5 plus. Okay, so more than a point difference, more than a point. It was just half a point. So then
Right.
Italy needed only 817 to turn the heat. And then what did he do? He did this. Horizontal. You
Right.
see, there's no critical part. There's no lip. This is a trick. This is not an air hitting the lip. And then the guy, he's so good that he flies high, tail high, on a wave that is kind of flat. And then he lands on the top of the wave, on the easiest part. There's no critical landing there, nothing. And then you see the wave has a critical part just behind him,
Yeah.
but he does a turn.
He skips it.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's that, man?
Oh, that's an
Going on?
ad. It's an
Oh, it's
advertisement.
an ad. Wow. Familia. This is Rodrigo from Familia
Familia
Liga.
League. Come on, Drew. You
Yeah.
gotta at least pay us to be at
Sorry,
Brazos.
guys. But this is a good guy if you want to know about crypto in Portuguese.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
You're
then
into
he
crypto
does.
too?
Yeah, man, that guy is amazing.
Me too. I am super into crypto. All right. Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah, and then he does this small cutback on a flat part of wave, and then the last turn was okay, was a good re-entry, but not vertical. He doesn't do a bottom turn. He's turning in the middle of the wall, you know. Can you see that?
Yeah.
He didn't do like
Definitely.
a deep bottom turn at the very
No.
bottom of the wave. He just puts the bottom of the board there and then does a turn, which is a nice one. But man, this was a 7.
You know
This
what's
was a
weird for
7.
me?
7-5,
Perugia.
but no, I cannot see a 7-5.
Yeah. You know what's weird for me is that I find that either like airs are either overscored or underscored. So for example, like sometimes you get like a little air like this, which is not the most critical air, and that gets overscored. And then sometimes you get one that it's like above the, you know, like it depends a lot on the event. I feel like every event they're changing the criteria for airs. Like I can see some consistency with like this event and the way they scored airs on this event, because like it was like an air central wave, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, of course we got Kayo's barrel, you know, but it was most of the surfers were going for airs, right? Like it was here and there that you get like a barrel wave. But and then like some events they like underscore airs like crazy. So it's just like really hard to see a consistency. And like and in this wave, like maybe if Miguel like on his third turn did a small air, maybe he'll get overscored for the last little
Yeah,
air that he did
yeah.
because his
Just
two
a
turns
little,
were far,
just a little
just a
jump.
little hop, even like a small alley oop, but just like go on the backside into a fin reverse, like
Yeah,
like uh anything really, just to like give like put the board up in the air, even a front side air, like a front
yeah.
straight air could have done it. So yeah, dude, it's weird. I agree. I agree. And watching that, I was sad for Miguel because if he go to the semifinals and maybe the final, like with his brother, anything could have happened. He could be in the conversation for top five. He could be.
He
I mean,
was gonna
obvious.
be top five. I
Yeah,
made the
yeah,
counts.
yeah.
If
Oh,
he
you
get,
did.
if he
You did the
got
math.
a second place, he was gonna be fifth in the ranking.
Well, yeah, but even if he just got to third place, he'll be
He
so
was gonna be
close.
close. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be so close.
And
So
imagine that, man. The guy was crying and so sad for an hour after the heat because
yeah,
it's not the first time this year, and he was gonna compete against his little brother in a semifinal in
in Brazil,
Brazil with his
yeah,
whole family watching
family watching.
and lots of people there and all the media and everything. And he was just, I don't want to say robbed, but
It
the
wasn't
justice
fair. It
was
wasn't
not
fair.
made. It wasn't fair.
Yeah,
And then
it
when
wasn't
we
fair.
go up and when I'm judging an event, we always talk about, did we make justice the whole day today? And then we go home and then we sleep very well when we did. But sometimes we feel that we made some
Some
mistakes
mistakes,
or we
which
made, and we
is
do because we are
human. Yeah,
humans.
yeah,
And man, it hurts, man. It hurts even on us. And that one was hard to swallow. But that's it. Sakurema, I think that was it. And Carissa, man, her 9-5 just in the 9 minutes of the heat in the final.
she's
She's so
incredible.
clutch.
She's
Man, she's
incredible.
so clutch. The wave was marching, like we could see that
I
lap
mean,
from far away. It was coming like, ooh, and I was like, man, look at this wave. She's just on the right spot. But it was a bigger wave, so maybe it was not gonna be so steep, maybe not hit the bank very well, but it did, man. It hit the bank. The first turn was huge. If you see the photo on her Instagram, man, the spray is out of the screen. And
yeah,
then on the second turn, the section was closing out like very hard and critical part, and she hit again. She needed a 6 something. She made a
yeah.
9-5. And the
Dude,
judges, in my opinion, the judging is way better with the ladies than the men.
yeah.
The women's
Like
judging, it's very hard for me to find things that I
problems.
don't agree. I
Do
want to
you
see
think
errors,
do you think
but
that
it
could be
flows.
Do you think that could be because there's less variety of maneuvers? For example, like there's a lot less airs in the women's point, so you're mostly judging turns and barrels. You think that could be a factor that could probably like make the judging a little easier, or doesn't matter?
I think the judging is harder because of that, because you
Okay.
don't have like a huge maneuver to differentiate, like to separate surfers.
Yeah.
And I think it's I think the surfing it's more uneven when you compare the level of the girls, because when you compare like Toledo to Italo, man, they surf the same. I mean,
It's very
they
close.
have
Yeah.
all the weapons,
Yeah.
and many guys have maybe every turn that you could imagine on surfing, just inside their pockets just to throw. And the ladies, you can see like huge turns as Carissa did. I cannot see any other surfer, even Johan Defay with the backside. I think she's not able to do those turns with the power and the flow and the speed that Carissa does. So I think it's more uneven. So it's easier to compare performances. It's clear, like you just see like this is an 8, this is a 6. It's very clear to see the difference. And more than that, in my opinion, I don't know who are the judges, like the head judges in charge, but I've heard they're different. I've heard
Oh,
that
really?
the head judge for the women is different than the head judge for the man. As I know, the head judge for the man it's Britamo, which is a great judge, but it's Britamo. And the head judge for the women, I've heard it's Luli Pereira, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure,
Okay.
but I think the way they do their job as a head judge, their perception is a little different, and it's more linear. You don't
Hmm.
see that many ups and downs on the women's side of the judgment criteria or their analysis.
That makes sense.
But
That
that's
makes,
it.
yeah. Well,
So
great
let's talk
event.
about JB.
Yeah, dude, J Bay. I mean, I was looking at the forecast before we started the recording. It's gonna be on tomorrow, I think. I think like from tomorrow till Friday, it's gonna be bombing. So
Man,
yeah, I
you're
was even
right.
gonna say like if you're online tomorrow, we can try to go live.
You're absolutely right, man. The forecast looks amazing.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the forecast 5 years ago. That was I was there. Man, they held the event off for 3 days or 2 days in a row. I don't remember. And we were surfing picture perfect 4 or 5 foot JB because the forecast was showing us like 6 to 8 foot JB. So they just waited. And at this time, they cannot wait because the best days are gonna be tomorrow. I don't know when we're gonna put this live, but Tuesday,
Probably
Wednesday,
not.
Thursday,
Yeah,
three
I'm gonna
days in
try
a
to put.
row. They can kill it in 3 days. If they want to end the event on Friday morning, it's still very good. So I think they might run the round three on the overlapping system if it's consistent because JB sometimes lacks consistency.
Yeah, and there's the
And
tide
then
too.
they,
There is sensitive too.
yeah, so then they can end the event on Thursday. But still, the forecast looks very good until Friday, like noon or 11. So if they keep the semifinals and finals for the last day for Friday, it's gonna be good as well.
Nice. Yeah, dude. If someone is watching this, I'm probably gonna post this live. But check our Instagram account because we can always try to go live there too.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so and then we can post the highlights later because uh, we have more followers there than on our YouTube channel, so it just makes more sense. Uh, but dude, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm excited. Is Kelly still injured for this? Is he how is he feeling? Do you have
He's never been injured. He just didn't want to go to the third world,
I know,
He
man, but
was in the third
listen,
world, but with perfect waves in Indonesia, but just didn't want to go to El Salvador, Brazil, man. He's been surfing like amazing waves in Indonesia all over
I'm
Bali
trying
and
to
Mentawais and everywhere.
I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to do the I'm trying to see like the schedule for the heats. Let me see if I can share my screen here.
Heat draw?
Heat draw. Found it. Boom. Okay, let me share my screen. One second.
Yes, please.
Uh, fuck, man. Where is the screen share on this bullshit? Oh, here. Found it.
At
Okay.
the very bottom.
And boom. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
All right. So, all right, we're gonna do this together. Heat one. I go for Griffin. What about you?
I go for Matthew McGillivray, the local boy.
All right, you do the first.
But no, but
I'll pick the
no.
second. I'll pick the
Oh,
second. Too
okay,
late.
yeah, yeah.
All right, I'll pick
One each.
one each.
We give
I'm gonna
our we
go.
give our opinions, but You
Yeah.
choose.
No, like you choose one, I'll choose the other, and we can both give our
Yes.
opinions.
Yeah,
Good.
that's it.
All right. All right. Heat two. I'm gonna go. I think Jordy because he's local. I think he's gonna win. How about you?
Man, I think Ito is fired up, but just put Jordy. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Now
Jordy.
that
All right.
this one's your pick. So anyway,
No. Yeah, I picked Jordy. So now heat three is you. Who do you think?
my opinion is Jack Robinson because
Same.
of the time he's like he's on
He's
his
in a good
prime.
phase. Yeah. He's has a
Yeah,
good run. Yeah.
but
All
Kolohe
right.
did the semifinal there a couple years ago in perfect conditions. But I still believe Jack Robinson's favorite.
I feel like this one is a no-brainer. I feel like we're probably are both. I mean, we're both gonna agree here, right? Like Felipe Toledo, right?
Yeah, just go for it.
Yeah. Heat five, I think we're also gonna agree here just because of the style of surfing. I think it's pretty easy. I
Yeah,
think
I
it's
don't think
Ethan.
so, man. That one for me is kind of even because I prefer Ethan, but I think Baron Mamiya, he has shown that he's a threat in right-handed point break. So don't count him out. You know, I choose Ethan, but
All right.
this could be Baron's hit.
Yeah. I'm talking about like I'm not saying the other guys have no chance. I'm just saying for me, like Ethan is the a stronger favorite here, just because of like
Yeah,
the rail to rail in J Bay, like it's 80% of the score, like
yeah,
unless there's a barrel or like an air section here or there, but it's like, yeah, the rail to rail, he's so strong. All right,
yeah,
this one is gonna be interesting. I don't have like, I guess if you put my again against my head, I'll probably go Canoa, but I think any of these guys can take it. How about you?
yeah. That's two hits are very. I think the last three hits they have no favorite.
Yeah, all right, but we gotta pick one. So who you're
That's
picking here?
your time.
All right, I'll go in Canoa.
I think that's gonna be Kyle.
Okay, fair. All right, Heat 7. This is you,
Man, Samuel,
Samuel. Okay, I
just
agree.
like just
Yeah,
because I want.
Heat 8 is gonna be an amazing heat. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. I think even Connor can take it because like I can see his
Oh,
style
his
of surfing.
backhand's so
Yeah,
powerful, man.
so powerful. So all right, go to Miguel or Connor.
My opinion, it's Kelly, but now it's your turn to choose.
My opinion is, you know what, man? I think Miguel's gonna be fired up. His rail to rail is excellent. Kelly's been very
Yeah,
consistent this year, so I'm going Miguel.
all
All
right.
right, this is
And
it. This is good.
what about
All
the
right,
girls?
let's do the ladies, women's seats. Oh man, it's so hard now with only 10 surfers.
Yeah,
Uh, fuck. Okay, I'll go first. I'll go Stephanie, just because if she's on a good day,
that's it. If she's
that's
on a
it.
good day,
If
she's
she's on a good
unbeatable.
day,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, you go next.
That one for me, it's obvious.
Yeah,
Reese
it's fair.
more.
Yeah.
Reese.
Now here, this is a very good heat. And
Yeah.
my pick is probably like not an obvious one, but I'll let you go first.
Isabella.
Isabella, I think I was gonna go for Caroline Marks, mostly because her power. I'm a huge fan of her surfing, and obviously she's coming back from injury and stuff. But
Yeah.
I think she will do great. And then this is gonna be a great heat too.
Yeah,
Heat
that's the
four.
better one. The best
Anyone
one.
could
Yeah.
take, yeah, best one. But what's your pick?
I chose the last one, so it's your turn.
I think Tyler Wright's gonna take it. I just think she's has a strong way of. I mean, Tachi is a thing as well, but I don't know. I just have a sixth sense here that Tyler is gonna take this one.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah.
you?
I think it's gonna be Lakey, but
Wow,
you
so
see that
close.
30, 34, 36. So
It's
yeah.
pretty much a tie. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, let's try to maybe go live tomorrow. Like, let's see if we get a good heat. When Well, let's communicate via web, and if you find out
Yeah,
one good heat that we're both available, like maybe
yeah,
like the Miguel heat or heat 4 for the women's, and we can maybe jump in.
yeah. Just let me know when you wake up or anything like that, and
Awesome.
then we can plan. We can plan. Maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe before you go to sleep, not today, but not tonight, but the other night. Just before you go to bed, just make one heat and then go to sleep, like the first
Yeah,
heat of the day,
I
something
have
like that.
for me it's very easy because I have the TV right here. I'm pointing it right now,
Yeah.
and I'm watching cat videos at the moment. But
All right. Nice.
but
That's good.
I can definitely do that.
All right.
All right, brother. Stay online for 2 seconds. I just want to talk to you about something fun. But
All right.
uh, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you joining in, and stay tuned for Brazos to be more consistent. All right.
Let's do
See
it.
you all later. Bye.